See you next Tuesday.
Hi-yo.
Nothing compares to J-Band News.
Man, we had a great week. We went and saw Goose at the Capitol Theater. That was pretty awesome.
We did. We got to go on the first night, Sunday night. Never missed a Sunday show. And we put in for any of the nights on our lotto.
We got them. We were on the balcony. We had a lot of fun. Their light show is pretty darn awesome. It was Cotter's debut show. We had a blast. We did great.
It was packed. I have not seen the Capitol Theater that sold out in a very long time.
We arrived late, trying to score a MTA lot spot. She told me not to. And yeah, here we are. You know, it was awesome. I heard that Vampire Weekend came out and they played a 30-minute song called Cape Cod. And that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's a nice little crossover, indie crossover. You know,
remember with the days when Twiddle was supposed to?
They were supposed. That was the pandemic.
It was a
Cut
big
that
tour.
short. Twiddle opening for Vampire Weekend.
Pacific Northwest tour.
Bring me back.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Yep. Well, Goose got the nod in Vampire Weekend.
Heck yeah.
We got to spend some time in the smoking section just because we ran into a whole bunch of friends and that's where everybody was hanging out. And they
Cashmere and Sean. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Greg Knight. What up, bro?
The biggest Goose fans I know are those
Suman.
3 people.
Yeah, bro.
And they propped the doors open, which is something I, again, been to the Capitol Theater probably 100 times, not more in my life. And I've never seen them prop the door to the smoking section. Usually it's the street side.
Yeah.
Aaron. So that was very cool.
That's pretty awesome.
We heard some, I don't really follow Goose drama.
Rumble?
Yeah. But apparently our buddy Jim was telling us that there was a little bit of Goose drama regarding
rail riding list makers.
Yeah, something about somebody showed up or slept there and made a list of who gets to be on the rail,
and possibly did a fun
and
then
so
it on.
We're not here to share any Goose gossip.
No, we're not.
But figured we'd mention it in case you know anything about it. Drop a comment and let us know what happened. But yeah, it was fun. I'm not sure if they played any covers because I don't really know a lot of their music, but sounded like it.
Yeah, heck yeah, nice combo.
Yeah, 4 nights at the Cap though, good for Goose.
Yeah. Speaking of our buddy Jim, I just watched his weekly jam band meme show. It happens on Sundays on YouTube at 9 a.m. And Jim's even making his own memes these days.
He is.
And he's getting some recognition, and that's pretty darn hilarious. And please check it out. Kudos to our man.
He also had a great interview this week with Chris, and Chris is from the Phoenix, and that is the production company that is putting on the Music in the Mountains, which is the Divided Skies first musical show. It is happening after the 5K fun run at the Divided Sky facility there in Ludlow near Okemo. It's happening on May 18th. And Music in the Mountain is it's Anders, it is
Dogs,
it is Saints and Liars, who if you're from Southern Vermont, you know Saints and Liars. And yeah, it's going to be a great family fun event happening at Okemo. Look it up, Music on the Mountain, and check out the videos that Jim posted. One is, like I said, the interview with Chris, and then Chris also shared a very brief little promo of the event, and it should be a great time.
Hell yeah. We're looking forward to that. What else recently? Let's give a quick shout out to a legendary jam band guitarist, Warren Haynes. He had a birthday last week, and Warren is literally the hardest working man in the jam band scene. He collabs. He plays in the Allman Brothers band. He's unbelievable. He's everywhere.
He's got a Christmas thing in Asheville. He is everywhere.
He's the man.
You ever see that meme with the lady and she's pregnant and she's getting an ultrasound and in her belly is Warren Haynes and the husband looks confused and the nurse says, "Oh, he's everywhere."
Oh,
and he truly is.
Oh, hell yeah. Anything?
Billy Strings joined Primus. Billy Strings and Les Claypool together is absolutely mind-blowing to me. But he joined, sat in with Primus in Tennessee, and they played Primus's famous Winona's Big Brown Beaver, and apparently brought the house down, and that's really cool. And those two guys, whoa, talk about musical geniuses.
Speaking of people who are everywhere, Billy Strings collaborator.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's almost time for the Phish stream at the Sphere. And oh man, is that going to be awesome? I heard that they are debuting the new album that won't be out till July, but the first single hits pretty soon off of their new smash hit album Evolve, which is completely AI generated. And no, I don't think so.
But they are streaming the shows, which will be interesting because streaming a concert is very different than streaming a visual.
Sphere.
Yeah, it's a visual experience.
This will be the first concert streamed from the Sphere, and
cost $8,000. No, I'm kidding.
Right. You have to purchase it in advance.
You have to give up your firstborn child, but that's okay.
That's gonna be awesome. I got a bunch of friends heading out there.
So do I.
Italian Mike. We have a bunch of friends going out there. That's what I meant.
Arrow and yeah.
Have fun, everybody.
Absolutely.
Tim.
Is Tim going? Did you hear about Skull and Roses? Speaking of it's the same time frame. So a lot of people who got shut out of the Sphere for Phish decided, you know what? Consolation prize, Skull and Roses is a great little Grateful Dead-esque festival. And oopsie, got fried. It got
Fry Fest.
Fried Fest. And
Fish fry.
The worst part about it is that they're claiming they cannot give people refunds, which is obviously
quick update. They have been starting to try to.
Right.
If
so
they
it's obviously illegal. You can't do that. So either there'll be a class action, but I did see a couple of fans who were successful in getting their credit card companies to reverse the charges. So
I had a feeling about this one. What's next?
Well, I just have a whole bunch of festivals that have finally announced their lineups.
Great. You want to go with that?
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'll roll with that. So I'm just going to highlight a couple here. One of which you could definitely throw a challenge flag that it might not even be a jam band festival.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
I wish. The Annapolis Bluegrass Festival, Baygrass Festival, they call it. I'm pointing at Kevin because that's his hometown.
Hey-o.
And so they announced. So it's September 21st and 22nd.
Thank you, hon.
Beautiful time of year. Is it crab season in September?
Yes.
Ends in an R. Was that just for oysters?
Oysters are R.
Okay. Well, anyway, they just announced their lineup and it is stacked because O'Teal is bringing along a band, and that band has Melvin and a Kimmock or two.
Come on.
It's gonna be insane. But also Leftover Salmon's going to be there. Kitchen Dwellers,
Baygrass in September.
Yeah.
All right.
So we definitely need to put that on our calendar.
I
think it's the same weekend as the one that's in New Jersey that has Trey and Noah Khan and all those people.
Here Now.
Something like that. Yeah, I think it's the same weekend. So that'll be interesting. And we have not heard yet from our dudes from Sound on Sound, but it's also around the same weekend. So might be a decision. But moving on, the Big E.
They did a big announcement.
If you grew up in New England, you know what the Big E is, and it is the biggest fair you could possibly think of.
It's goes for a month,
a full month, and it is
it
is in Springfield, Massachusetts, and the highway. If you try to get anywhere on 91 for the month, good
it's
luck.
The Big E.
It's insane. People say that the fried Oreos are the best.
There's fried butter there.
Funner
cakes.
Anyway, they must have gotten a new
stipend.
A stipend or a new musical director or
Tell
something.
Them who it is.
Because it's each weekend is a different person, but they got Ludacris one of the weekends. They've got Diplo another weekend, and another weekend, which is the one we're looking forward to, Lotus with Humphreys McGee. I mean, that is really, really cool. And that's some hard rocking right there. And we can't wait to see that. That'll definitely be on our radar. at the Big E.
We're going.
Yeah, I mean, if we can find find the time. And then lastly, the one I was joking about was
let's see what they're barking about. It's that lovely couple from the last time.
So, as I was saying, there is another festival that I was making a joke about it being questionable about if it was jam bass or not, but a jam band, sorry. The Newport
Jazz
Festival this year.
Sure. Improvisational.
You know what Trey's played many times.
Come on.
Some really great bands.
That's
but
jam.
Andre 3000 is showing up.
Probably
with his flute. Excuse me. Brittany Howard, who I love, and Kamasi Washington.
Okie doke.
All right. So moving on from the Newport Jazz Fest information, what do you got, Kev?
I've got new music news. Circles Around the Sun have linked up with Mikaela Davis.
Harpist.
Mikaela Davis. Harpist Mikaela Davis. You have seen her everywhere. She's collaborating with everyone. Circles Around the Sun. The new album is out now. It's out on all platforms. Grab it when you can. You know, we're normally just cheerful little silly rascals here, but on a somber note, we have a friend, news out of New York City, legendary jam band fan and all around New York City woman, Shelley Marks has passed away. There's going to be a celebration of life for her, and
at the Brooklyn
Bowl. And we just want to give our condolences to friends and family. She was a big person in our music scene, in the New York scene, and she will be missed.
Absolutely.
Shout out to everyone missing her.
Yeah, very, very sad. Absolutely.
We're not ending on a sad note, my dear.
No.
What else we got?
What's
in the future?
Ryan Dempsey just announced a bunch of shows over the 420 weekend. Not a bunch, but 2 shows. One on the 19th of April and one on the 20th of April in Albany. That's the 5-1 Great. You saw that Rebecca Lobo.
Nothing to see in Albany. What can you do here?
Whoa, that was a really bad. So Frankie over at Mirth Films. And if you don't know Frankie and you don't know Mirth Films,
check it out.
Yes, go over and give them a like and a subscribe and a follow, because he does phenomenal work.
His Eclipse photo was unbelievable.
So was Scott Harris.
You had to be there.
Sam Luke's was really good. I know. It was where did you watch the Eclipse? We had a Spotify Eclipse mix happening. We had Moon Dance by Van Morrison. Obviously, we had some Pink Floyd.
And the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, the song like crescendoed at the exact moment. Did you plan that?
Maybe.
Okay, thank you.
Len Steal My Sunshine, which was
it was cute. It was fun.
We had a good time. Eclipse mix.
I forgot my glasses and barebacked the sun a couple times just to see you. I didn't. I can't see. We appreciate you guys watching this week, and thank you so much, Katie, and thank you to our buddy Jim. And we're gonna see you guys next week.
Probably.
We hope so.
After the Sphere. Oh, and we'll get some footage from friends who were there.
And yeah, bro. Be good.
Bye. See you next Tuesday.
Talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway.